Hello, YouTube, and welcome. It's ZiggyNo again with another weekly review of YouTube sports card content and what's going on in the hobby. And it's been quite a busy week and a lot going on and some exciting stuff. So again, for this show, I'm focusing on kind of the highlights, the headlines, what I think you should spend some more time researching on yourself. But I want you to focus on making a few shout outs to some new content providers I've come across. And again, overall, giving you, what I think is some cool information for this week. So I'm going to kick it off with Sports Card Live, still the best live sports card show in the hobby with live interviews. There's a couple live shows I'm fans of, but this one's great the way they do it. Jeremy's been doing it great with guests this week, actually, right now going on live. He has Steve Gad, who's from Beckett Authentication. So I was listening to that earlier, but just great channel, great interviews, highly recommend it. You guys are probably subscribing. His growth is continuing. Sports Card Talk Show. This is another wonderful show that I like. I like shows where you can interact with the guests or the audience or the hosts, where you can learn more. I just like those interactive ones, whether it's a live streaming show. Sports Card Talk Show is actually recorded, but I actually did an interview with these guys. Came out last week. Really excited about that. And a big fan of these guys and seeing their growth and their show. And again, big fan. Recommend following them because they do a lot of just, local fun hobby stuff, real hobby collector type of perspective. The two guys are real collectors from Minnesota. They're not out there investing in flipping cards. Bench Clear Media. Continuing to see Bench Clear Media grow. Again, this is the new channel where you have Baseball Card Collector, Pat Geek, and Breaker Culture all under one roof. These guys actually have been doing a really cool live show on Sunday nights. They did one this last Sunday. I recommend catching it this coming up Sunday. I think it starts around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I've missed it honestly live both times. I catch the recordings, but I like, again, those live shows. They take questions from the audience, and they actually have been giving away some cool boxes of cards too. So check that out. Check out the Bench Clear Network. I'm pretty excited about what these guys are putting out content. Pat Geek guy had some really cool. He showed some Chronicles football this week. I really like what Baseball Card Collector's been doing. He had some cool rants about Project 2020. On the next channel, Hobby Hotline. Again, another one of my favorite live interacting shows. These guys are on Saturday mornings and Monday nights. This week, they did some follow-up on the whole Giannis debacle with his holding the cards. One of the gentlemen had actually followed up with Panini and heard from Panini on what they're trying to do. So I just said, again, great show. And again, if you're into the hobby, whether you're a collector, dealer, investor, whatever, great show you can dial into. And these guys are actually doing some great creative giveaways to get those viewers up. 251 subscribers. This channel is going to take off, guys. Check out the Hobby Hotline. CRT Sports Cards. Again, the channel for Project 2020. Now, I know it's not as hot as it used to be, but it's still the channel for Project 2020. Also, what I'm mentioning these guys for this week is that Chris did a break of Topps T206, 60 boxes. I was really excited to see this. I was kind of blown away. It was kind of a cool product. I'm not going to give away any secrets, but definitely check out the break. It's the only break I know out there that's live that has anybody breaking T206. And again, Project 2020. So check out Chris's channel. It's growing. He's got a goal, I think, to break 2,000. So help him hit break 2,000, guys. Gary V. I gotta spend a few minutes on Gary V. So I follow Gary V, fan of Gary V's now. Yes, I'm a fan of Gary V's. I'm listening to his shows. He's back doing these tea things in the morning, tea with Gary V. And the last 2 mornings, he has brought up sports cards. And both times he made comments about, I was up last night at 2 a.m. buying sports cards on eBay because I love it. Do what you love. He's definitely passionate about it. He's also tweeted about it. You guys saw tweets probably this week about the Devin Booker and the KDs and the Shaqs. But he also mentioned on his show on Tuesday of this week that he's going to do a sports card focused tea with Gary V. He made it sound like it'd be later this week. Now, tomorrow's Thursday when this when this video will go out to you guys. I don't think it's going to be Thursday. I think it could potentially be Friday. I've tweeted out to him. I'd love to get on his show. If you didn't see my video I put out on Gary V, I would love to talk to this guy. I got some great ideas. And I also, I'm glad he's in the hobby. Well, what can I say? So check out Gary V. Keep your ear on the ground on what's going on there. Obviously, this guy is definitely impacting the hobby, maybe more than any of the guys I've spoken about so far. Next guy, House of Jordan. So I mentioned House of Jordan, a couple of reasons. Number one, two great interviews this week. Now they do Christina does a great interview with Daniel, I can't pronounce his name, Tilio, Kansas City Royals. What I like about this, it's just great getting the perspective of an athlete who collects cards. I find that stuff pretty cool. So I like this interview. And then Chris does an interview with James Beckett. And you know Chris, deep guy, deep conversation, great interview. So highly recommend checking that out. Next thing I'll mention, and when we talk about House of Jordan, is Card Ladder. So Card Ladder launched this week. It went live on the 23rd. I actually already signed up. I put a few videos out. You guys can take a look at it. They built a channel. They got a few subscribers. I highly recommend taking a look at Card Ladder. Right now, you get a free 14-day trial. Hey, I think it's worth that to check it out. I am learning a lot about the product. I'm holding my comments because I use Market Movers and I'm using Card Ladder and I've used other stuff. So I want to give it an objective review at the end. And I will say that's one thing I will be doing is reviewing Card Ladder and Market Movers. And I'll be doing more videos with those tools as well since I'm a subscriber to both. I figure I'll be using them. So check out the videos on that. Next, Slab Stocks. Great channel, right? I'm not going to even mention all the great content these guys are putting out. I will say again, Sam Dunks has the best basketball breakdown. I've heard people babble about basketball players who they like or whatever. Most of them don't know what they're talking about. Sam knows who he's talking about. Okay, next topic. These guys announced this week they're rolling out their analytics slash investor platform. Now, they showed some graphs and some pretty pictures. And the big announcement with Slab Stocks, two things, two big announcements. Number one, it's absolutely free. Card Ladder, if I didn't mention, is $15 a month. This is absolutely free. Now, there is a caveat to that. It's, first of all, not available till later this summer. So it's already, end of June, and this is coming out end of this, sometime this summer. So we're a few months away. It also looks like it's very dependent or integrated with eBay. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. But again, very excited to see this platform. I'll definitely be taking a review and looking at that when that happens. So shout out to Slab Stocks and looking forward and congrats on what they're doing. Sports and Hype. So I stumbled across this guy this week. Now, you can see Sports and Hype dude has been out a few weeks, I think, and he has 19 subscribers. But I really liked his channel. There's this interview he does right here where he talks about coming back to the sports card world and what he saw. And it's just such a real down-to-earth, what is a break? Why are people selling these cards for 3 or 4 times? Just some very simple questions. And I'll tell you, it's made me think about putting together a series on, if I was new to the hobby, here's what I would ask you, right? And kind of playing the role of, what is it like to be a newbie? What are the newbie questions that kind of blow you away? Because I think that's important. Also, check out Sports and Hype. Give him a shout out, give him a subscribe, and tell him Ziggy sent you. Leave a comment, say, hey, Ziggy sent you. Again, I hope he continues to this channel. I hope he continues to this journey. Sports Card Collector 959. I have to give this guy a shout out. This guy's been great. First of all, one of the most friendly guys I've ever met on I want to say Facebook, but YouTube. Just very friendly. Does his own thing every day. Breaks some cards, shares mail days. He gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling. Okay, he recommended my site and told people to check me out, so I'm doing the same back for him. He's got a good base already going. This guy's been doing this for a while, so I also like is that he didn't just flash up, in the last few weeks or last few months, and didn't just follow Gary Vee and build this sports card site. He's been in sports cards a while, so check him out. Again, tag him, tell him Ziggy sent you. You probably all know him already, but if you haven't, say hi. So last one I'll talk about tonight is one of my favorites, and I'll be honest, one of the reasons I do this show and I drop this video on Thursdays is I kind of wait for this video to come out on Wednesday. So baseball card collector, investor, dealer, I'm a huge fan of your channel. I recommend you guys take a look at this channel. So the big one I'm talking about here is his high rollers. He did a high roller series this week. It blows you away. Jaws on the high roller series. There's a couple of, first time top 20 eBay, big sales. Some product, it just blows your mind. Obviously Zion's there, Jordan, just really good information. You can learn a lot about the hobby just from watching the high rollers, in my opinion. It's a great 15 minutes. Also, he does a great video on Jose Uribe and manipulation around that guy, which I found very interesting. Again, baseball card collector, investor, always has great historical information. So, wow, I've been talking a long time, and I know that I try to keep this short. We'll do one more quick synopsis. Sports Card Live, great interviews. Beckett Authenticator, interviewing going on now. Sports Card Talk Show, great show. I was on there. Check out the interview, man. Check out the show. Bench Clear. These guys are doing a show on Sunday nights live. You can participate Sunday nights live. They also have 3 different themes you can check out. Follow Bench Clear Live and Bench Clear Media. Oh, Hobby Hotline, right? They're doing a couple contests. Check these guys out. Again, live. You can interact with these guys. Be on the show. Saturday mornings and Monday nights. CRT Sports Card. Check out the T206 breaks and all your Project 2020. Everything you want to know about Project 2020. This guy's the expert. Show me I'm wrong. Gary V. He's having tea. Maybe with me. We'll see. Man, I'm a poet. Don't know it. Okay. House of Jordan. 2 great interviews. Follow the channel. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like this crossover thing where they're doing Instagram. Like what happened to Christina and the other dude? Are they on vacation or something? I hope they're back this week. Card Ladder, brand new platform. Check it out. 14 days free. Slab Stocks, announcing a competitive platform coming out later. Best basketball analyst, Sam Dunks. Sports and Hype, new guy to the hobby. Let's welcome him. And let's, kind of understand how other people look at this hobby coming into it. Sports Card Collector, great guy in the hobby. You probably already subscribed to him. Give him a shout out. And Baseball Card Collector, Investor, Dealer. Learn, learn, learn. Be educated. Guys, have a great day. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Please subscribe. Please comment. Please like. And please come back and see you next week. That's all. Have a great day. Dun, 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 dun.